Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These five are the only protection we have.
The best part of this show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news. It's very outside of the box.
Hail day.
I love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares. The A to B.
Uncut. Is that you?
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered cast on
Complete fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Good evening, dear listeners. Welcome to Shattered Uncut, episode 296, 4 away from the big 300. Tonight we have a crew of gentlemen. It is me, Robert Detox, not much of a gentleman, but I try to be. And we have the scoundrel, Greg for Mercy.
Doesn't sound like we have many gentlemen.
And the scourge of the seven seas, T2RX6.
All just perfect gentlemen.
Perfect gentlemen. Yes, Bobby Skullface is, he's busy. What can you say? The guy's got a schedule, and it's his bad week, right? It's his bad week. He's got other things to do, So we're lucky to have him.
Every couple Wednesdays, they need him after school so he can go and clean those halls extra hard.
And Matthew couldn't be on the show. Can we talk about it? I guess we can talk about it. Think you'd mind? What happened to Belisa?
Mm-hmm. Well, you want me to talk about it, or do you want to talk about it?
You talk about it.
Well, Matt ended up messaging us maybe an hour or so before the show, and he told us that Belisa was bit by a snake. We're not sure if that was a euphemism by Matt, or she was actually bit by a snake, but either way, we are sorry, Belisa. So
I think if it was a euphemism, he would have said caterpillar.
Maybe.
But our thoughts and prayers are with her. But he told us already that it was it wasn't
good.
poisonous.
Okay.
It wasn't poisonous, and she did the right thing. She went to the hospital just in case.
And see, Matt's not going to be on the show for that. But what happened to me, Robert?
Oh, Greg got an emergency call from his. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Greg needs to have a blood transfusion, and we're both like, "Go get your blood transfusion." And he's like, "No, I'll do it after the show. Right or die."
I'm good. Greg does not have commitment issues. He's like, no, we're good. So
I got blood. I'm not dying yet, he says.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I got to tell you about this MP44. The hands on mine are super stiff. Very frustrating.
How stiff are they?
So stiff, like a caterpillar. Like a caterpillar in the Ozarks. No, but yeah, what I said to Matt was maybe Lisa's going to get some snake powers now. Maybe she.
I hope so. Or as Greg was saying, go ahead, Greg.
Oh,
right.
The Cobra Commander thing.
Yes. Now it's lost because you had to do it.
I don't want to do it in front of people.
Shh.
She's going to be putting her makeup on like I was once a woman. Matt's going to be like, I don't need to see to know this is your foundation. And she's going to go, it was my foundation. Just like I was once a woman.
I hope so.
Man, but I keep playing with this Prime. Honestly, I feel like in hand, and some people are saying it now, like the photos do not do it justice. They really don't. But,
that's how I hope Spoiler's going to be. Like, it was funny to see that picture. Like, it was very visually jarring, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
You know, I was thinking like that picture, like it may look weird from the side, but like I was trying to think like, is he like particularly like not skinny in the cartoon? Like it may actually, compared to the animation, not look that bad. Like it's just that we're so used to seeing like the bulk up because of the backpack, which people bitch about anyway. So I don't understand why people are now upset that he doesn't have one. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture of the Stunticons, but they're all at 3/4 angles.
Right. Which I think he looks fine at a 3/4 angle. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm old school.
look, I mean, is it any surprise that, a Fans Toys figure is actually released, and whoever gets it,
that is a surprise, yeah,
hurries to post some crappy photos of it.
Yeah, they're like, here's the one spot that it doesn't look great.
And then all the haters jump up and down like a bunch of baboons. Told you it's crap. and then the rest of people get them. And then, look, I'll tell you what. Those are bad photos. And if that was the figure, if that really accurately, objectively depicted every type of, situation to view that figure, I'd be like, yeah, that doesn't look good. But I've seen other photos of the figure where it looked amazing.
Yep.
So obviously one was painted in the best light in favor of the figure, and these other ones were painted in the worst light against the figure.
Can I tell you something? When I look at that figure and I look at it, the skinniness, now you may be turned off by it, it looks weird, but I look at it and go, where the fuck did the Lamborghini go?
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at like the MP Sideswipe mold, which is super old. It's not complex at all. And like there's a Lamborghini on the front, and there's a Lamborghini on the back,
Yeah.
Where did it go? So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you look at Sunstreaker and you're like, okay, the Lamborghini's all folded up on his back because backpacks, which is not a big deal.
Right.
But where did it go? Like I feel like I look at it, I'm like, I'm excited to see what engineering makes him this skinny. Like what black magic is he doing? Like the Motor Masters trailer, 'cause he's doing something. So I don't know what.
He's not doing ass steroids.
No, he's not doing steroids. That's for sure.
The safe bet at this point is you should pick one up. And if it really is the only one that's not so good for Fans Toys, sell it because you'll be able to. But I wouldn't. I assume most of these people like jumping up and down. Oh, it's crap. It's crap. It's the same thing every time. They did it with Motormaster. They did it with Silverbolt. You go back and back and back, figure to figure. They always do this, and then they sell out. And then the same haters complain about the secondary market price.
Haters.
It's just silly.
I'm not going to sell it. If I don't like it, then it's just going to force my hand to put these guys into combined mode.
Right. Like other people I've seen, they're like, it looks bad. And like other people are like, well, mine's never going to be a robot. So all he needs to do is look like an acceptable, right? Like that's probably most people.
Yeah, I've already got a set. I mean, I already have a set minus Motormaster that will look all right in bot mode. So, I mean... worst comes to worst. I just would hate to put this beautiful Motormaster in bot mode, or combined mode. But
Oh yeah, that Motormaster is gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is. I'm getting doubles at this point now with Fans Toys. I'm getting doubles of everything.
I don't know if it's still up. There's a local guy to me who's selling one for like $200 shipped.
Of what?
Motormaster.
I have two. Thank you though. Thank you though. So,
Robert Scalp face.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. If combined mode's awesome, then maybe I'll have them in both modes. But if the secondary market prices shoot through the roof right now, they're not. Motormaster's not sold out everywhere. He will. I'm confident. That's a slow burn.
Yeah, I also feel like one thing that kind of keeps him yet is we still haven't seen the combined mode. Like if the combined mode's something that blows people away, that Motormaster is not staying in stock. So.
Correct. Once most of these figures come out, like you said, once you get an idea of the combined mode, then people are going to go back and try to snatch them up.
Wait, where is he in stock at? Sorry, I didn't interrupt.
Could have sworn I saw him at BBTS, no?
No, he's not in stock anywhere at the American retailers.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, Matt can come on.
The only place I've seen him is...
let me add an old snakebite over here.
Is eBay. I mean, there might be some Chinese retailers that have them, but I got mine off eBay from a local, which is actually funny because I know him from the groups too. And when I saw the name of the label, I was like, God damn it, I could have paid less in the group. And he was like, yeah, I saw your name on the label. I was like, damn it, I could have saved this guy some money.
I hear someone farting.
What's up, Snakebite?
What's up, Snakebite?
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Chode Block?
Snakebite.
Oh,
God.
How was the hospital, Matt?
It was good. She laughed. It was a rat snake, and it was taking. There was tons of people there, and she was like, she went over to the nurse and said, is it going to be okay? And she's like, yeah. I mean, I think it didn't even latch on. I think it just barely scraped her or something like that. So, but she's fine.
So was your
I'm no expert.
Mm.
She's like,
wow, Justin's on a little thing tonight.
So was Belisa apparently.
Yeah. It's fine. It's just a snake. Where she works at, it's out. It's a smaller, town and everything. And the snake was looking for a cooler spot than being outside here in Arkansas. So.
But how did she get her hand on the snake? What was she like playing in the grass?
It was her foot. Oh, she got it in her foot. It was inside the building. He got inside the building.
Why wasn't she wearing shoes?
He was. I mean, just she had open, the top of the foot. He got him on the top of the foot.
Eesh.
But it's fine. It's just rat snake.
Did she get the snake?
No, they took pictures. They let it go.
Man, a good, strong Arkansas woman, she would have brought that snake home for dinner.
She was a little worried. She was freaked out a little bit, but
you better teach her a lesson. She freaking wasted a good meal.
Thank God it wasn't a copperhead or anything like that. That
could
have bad.
Could have at least taken it to church, thrown it in the collection plate.
Well, I thought it was a new type of therapy that she was trying to do, but
snake bite therapy.
Well, when you said she was a snake handler now, I was like, did she convert?
She did.
Matt said she was a snake handler, and I think we all believed him. I don't know why we did, but we.
I know y'all like really.
When did this happen?
Hey, do I sound better? No, I have a new mic and everything, a new setup and everything. So does it sound different or any better at all?
No,
it doesn't matter.
Sounds the same.
Yeah, it sounds the same to me.
Ah, fuck y'all.
If anything, your farts were picked up extra well, so maybe you sound better.
Well, that's good. Why'd y'all take pictures? Why'd you show pictures of the app crunch for MP44? Was it something y'all was talking about?
No, we're talking about MP44, and I just was pointing out to Justin to see if he was aware that you can free up the waist articulation by pulling up on a tab in the back of the pelvis, not the front. Some people believe that you have to open up the front to do this. It's not the front tab. It's whereas coccyx would be.
Okay.
You pop it out.
I thought it was at the beginning was you had to pull up on the thing. That's what I said in my review. And I thought,
it's in the back, not the front.
Somebody pointed out that
Robert said cock again.
Cotton Nation.
So, anybody get anything to speak? Anybody? Greg, what did you get this week?
I got Fans Toys Road King.
Very nice.
And that's it. I'm supposed to get Silverbolt too, but it's out for delivery, but it's sure post, so it meant out for delivery to the post office.
Right.
Is this your second time, or is this your first?
What, getting the Fans Toys? My first.
Yeah. Okay.
Those, I suspect the little things that like don't peg in anywhere probably gonna bother you real bad. They piss me off.
On Silverbolt?
Yeah, he's got these little. I guess they're fine in. What do they do in robot mode? They're like right under his arms, and they're fine there. But it's when you have them in jet mode, like it's so weird. It just
they
like
flop around.
out.
Little,
like,
yeah,
why?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I pointed that out. Yeah.
I've been thinking about taking like one of my soldering irons and trying to push the pin in harder, but I don't want to mess it up,
Well, I've already got Zeta, so worst comes to worst, I'm fine, but I would like to have, 2 sets. At least a Silverbolt. I don't know if I might. I don't know. I guess I will. I was going to say I might not even get the other aerial bots. Because Silverbolt's the only one that really sticks out, but...
But I mean, what's amazing is the size. They're all the size of Seekers. Like, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why they're $15 more than the Sunicons. I guess they have backpacks.
Yeah,
I was hoping
cost $15 extra.
Well, I was hoping that meant they would come with combiner hands and feet, but then what would we do with the Silverbolt parts?
Maybe it's because the Stunicons inherently have less material, because they're all going to slap on to Menasor, whereas the I assume the parts forming for Superion won't be.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Or it could be Fans Toys just saying, we'll charge $15 extras and y'all still buy that shit.
No, I mean the aerial bots, the limb bots aren't going to be skinny. they're going to be like seeker sized.
Yeah.
They don't have to fit onto a frame. They are the lower leg or the arm. So it's more material, I would think.
Aerial bots.
Superion talks like an idiot.
Whenever I hear aerial bots, I just think of that G2 aerial bots in Bruticus commercial. You know the one talking about with the rap?
The red one?
The one with the rap, and it's like, the Superion.
It's red.
They're like playing in the street or something?
Yeah, it's like the aerial bots, something, big bad battle and Bruticus.
I remember that.
Was the Fresh Prince singing that?
No, it's not Bruticus. It says something about Bruticus, and it says he's a big bad battle in Dudicus.
What's a Dudicus?
It's an
Is Bubby on an assignment?
Oh, he's on.
Oh, he's been quiet.
Say hi, Bubby.
Justin just muted him.
Mm-hmm. He's been obnoxious.
He's been explaining why Spoiler doesn't need a backpack for the last 20 minutes.
Right. I had to kick him. I don't know if he's noticed he's been kicked from the call, but yeah.
Probably not. He's still waiting there, probably.
Yeah.
Did you get anything else, Greg?
No, that's all I got.
Justin.
Yeah, I'm not buying as much these days.
Good. Be selective, man. I'm glad to see you moving stuff. Honestly, I'm looking at my collection every day. It's cluttered. I've been stuck. I've got like a colonic blockage in my display room. Since you left, my room has not changed. Like the box is still half full of stuff, bubble wrap.
Seriously?
Because I'm stuck. I'm stuck, and I just realized I have to because it's hard to let go, and I have to choose my display. I can't just display everything, so I'm really only going to pick out the best things and let the other things go, put them in storage, and if I get a house and if I get more room, then maybe have a bigger display. But I only want to have the best stuff out, and it's hard with the Autobots especially because you got like I don't like the Datsuns anymore. I mean, not compared to Sunstreaker and Prime and then the MMC stuff, and even the bad Cube Red Alert. I like how he looks with the Takara stuff. I mean, you know what? I have to make a difficult decision. I mean, Takara, whatchamacallit, Hound. I'm gonna have to box a Fans Toys. That's gonna be a first. It's not a first actually because Spindrift is in a box. But anyway, so I've been going through that. But,
yeah, we were talking about that. You said you were kind of over the Datsun mold and everything.
Yeah, but it's hard to let go. It really is. I still have MP Star Saber and Flying Lion, whatever the hell his name is. Lio Fuckface.
Lio Con Fuckface.
I still got the Sharks out. X-Transbot Sharks. I like
Transbot.
Nice.
Sancho Barbosa.
That's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah, and they still look good on the shelf.
Yeah,
but
I like the Sharks.
They're
not X-Transbots, that's KFC, man.
No, it was X-Transbots.
No, it was KFC.
KFC, man.
Yeah, he's right. It was KFC.
Anyway, so
it was the stand that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
So Justin,
is there?
Justin, what did you get this?
I got starting small, all the way from Australia. I got a boxed Transformers animated Shockwave / long. Forget what his name was.
Long arm.
Long arm. Yeah, long arm. That was it. So I got him and promptly threw out his box. I actually meant to tell Bobby B that he could have just tossed the box, but whatever. I got him, and then I caught up to all of you, and I got the MP44 mold. Yeah, it's okay. I'm thinking after I mess with it more, I'll probably like it more, but at least right now I'm a little underwhelmed. But I think my being underwhelmed is a subjective thing more than an objective thing. And we'll see if the objective part, which is the engineering, gets any better as I mess around with it a bit more.
When's the review coming up?
I don't know. Probably. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it because trying to figure out how to get the transformation in there with what all the other things to talk about is going to be a nightmare. So I'm thinking what's probably going to happen is going to be not this week. I'll just throw what I have ready to go this week. I'll film all the little gimmicks and stuff and comparisons for next week, and then I'll end up throwing up the transformation as a separate video the week after. So
that's a good idea because the transformation itself requires a lot of explanation.
Exactly, and I feel like if I tried to put that in, and especially going both ways, which I feel is the best way to do it, like it's going to be a 2-hour video, you know? So, yeah.
Who doesn't like going both ways?
Well, exactly. So, I got that. I got the NewAge Ratchet and Ironhide and the better painted Jazz and the Insecticons.
Nice.
So
nice.
That's all I got.
That's a nice haul. Do you like
it
those?
Was nice. I've been so excited about the NewAge stuff, but like I knew MP44 was coming, so I'm like, all right, I just gotta wait to ship this until the NewAge or the MP44 hits. So.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah. That's a nice haul.
It was very, very nice. So. Oh, and I'll give a shout out to the other Bobby B, Bobby Skullface. After his review of the Figure Arts Yoda, my wife loved it. So Benel now has a Figure Arts Yoda on her desk, which came today. So.
Nice.
Oh wow!
Awesome.
Did you buy it for her?
Yes.
Oh, you
Did
got
she get a snake bite? No.
Not yet.
Oh.
Does she have any other Star Wars figures?
No, she has a little Lego Yoda, and that's about it, I think.
Oh, so. I might be getting rid of some Star Wars stuff.
She's just a little closet Yoda fan. Actually, it's not a closet thing because she puts it right on the desk. So.
Oh well, damn.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Okay.
Robert.
What did you get this week, little buddy?
I got some new age stuff in too. I got the Insecticons, the Toon colors. I have the toy color ones. Also got in the new age, the Taxi Cab Ratchet recolor, and I got the Diaclone Ironhide.
Nice.
The black one. And I'm checking out the MechFans Toys Grapple and Inferno, which I did the reviews for those, and they surprised me. They're actually a lot better than what I've checked out before. I'm not saying I want to get them, and other stuff. I'm going to sell them, but I was pleasantly surprised. They were not that bad.
It's the best picture ever. What did you say you got before the checking out the MechFans Toy stuff?
The Taxi Cab Ratchet and the black Inferno. Not Inferno. Ironhide.
What's the Taxi Cab Ratchet?
I have no idea. I think it's like a Diaclone thing. It was mentioned.
Who made that?
It's a special kind of cab.
Yeah.
In China.
Or China.
No, and it's got some cultural significance. I can't remember. I read about it when it first came out. But yeah, he's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it.
It's the Ratchet mold, and he's got a little taxi. I'm assuming it's a taxi sign. Yeah.
Then I got the Diaclone Ironhide, which was the black.
You'll have to send a picture of that. I'd like to see it. I mean, unless you review it, then I'll see it on reviews later.
I'll send a picture.
I didn't even know it existed.
I didn't. Yeah, I do because I love Legends. But I'm happy. I'm waiting. The clear ones are coming out too, and then the clear ones for the Insecticons are coming out. And they just put out a picture of the clear purple ones, which are very limited. There's a clear
spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. There's a clear Cosmos from New Age that's like limited, like I think 25, I think. And I'm sure the Insecticons are going to be really limited too. So I wish I can get them, but they're a hard pull to get and everything. But I get anything New Age. They're awesome. And also today I got in the Generation Selects Nightbird. The Finbot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got her the deluxe one, and I was supposed to get the drill.
You like it when you get the drill.
Which was the drill one, Justin? He was the Power Dasher.
Yeah, Power Dasher.
Okay, I was supposed to get. Dasher. Yeah, I was supposed to. I ordered them at the same time. They were supposed to ship at the same time, but I only got this one, so I'm supposed to get that one. And I got a new mic, like I said, and I think it's pretty cool. It's got one of those arm things you can adjust and everything. So, like Dust has that on and everything. Dust and Pinkerton have on their show. Enter the Realm. Realm. I think that's it. I think I told I got my tickets for TFCon on my flight, and I think I said that was last week or something like that. But that's it. So Robert D.
Very nice.
What'd you get, fella?
I got another SOC Voltron. I won the ROC.
I can't believe that shit, dude. I told you I entered. I got 2 spots, and you went bam, blocked in there. I went 20. I'm like, God damn it.
Well, I mean, look, I don't. It's just
a great investment. It's a great
numbers game. And you know what? When they put up that metallic Galvatron, the fans toys, they do 30 spots, $10 a spot. I'm gonna be like, I'll take 30 slots.
You think they'll have one?
Yeah, I think so. I think they will. They do that. They get the good high-end stuff. I would assume they got it. I don't know, but
I'm sure I'm sure that's what
they get everything. I just wait for the gems and then I make a good offer. I like, you know what? It's under retail. I got a 40% chance of winning it. If I don't win it, it wasn't in the cards. But if I win it, I have a good chance to. And I got a good deal.
You posted that 20. You just heard the air flow out of that balloon. Everybody's like, oh. But they put up another one, and you were like, should I do it again?
I wanted to do it again, but I don't want to be a douche because people are gonna look at me like, taking away their chance of getting one. They're getting 1 or 2 slots. But the funny thing is, it doesn't matter how many slots I get. If you bought 2 slots, your chances of winning are the same. Mm-hmm. If I have 20 or I have 1. Me purchasing slots doesn't affect the chances you've purchased.
Right.
You want higher chances? Buy more slots.
Yep, exactly.
Hey Justin, check the chat real quick. There you go.
That's neat. I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to pick that one up.
That's it's called a Tata Taxi or something like that.
Tata. Dude, why you gotta put me on Java, dude? Come on now. Fuck out here, dude. I know I'm fat, but you ain't gotta point it out every day, man.
You should put him on a Wookiee.
Well, at least I didn't shit my pants.
Oh yeah, I did shit my pants yesterday. I was helping Scott with a math homework, leaning over the table, and I thought I had to fart, and soft serve squirted out. I was like, whoa, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, baby, please. And I had to throw my underwear out.
Why'd you throw them out? Why didn't you just wash them?
No, thank you. Right in the trash. Right in the trash. It's the once you turn 40, you randomly shit your pants here and there.
Yeah, I know, but
Matt, is this a true story?
Matt's like, when don't I shit my pants? I only buy brown underwear.
I think Matt's probably sitting in some right now.
Oh, Matt, don't get mad.
Why would he get...
I'm sorry, Lisa called me. I'm sorry. What did you say? I wasn't paying attention. Apologize.
Does she have powers? Did you ask?
No. Lisa does not have powers. Dude, that was funny, actually. She giggled a little bit. She's like, that's funny. That was good.
What
did you say? What were you making? Were you making fun of me because I'm fat?
No.
I lost weight. I'm losing weight again. I know. I say I don't want to announce anything because every time I announce that I'm losing weight, I fall off the horse and everything, and I start gaining weight back. So I'm trying to lose weight, because I'm fixing to hopefully get a job soon. Anytime I'm graduating in December, and I want to lose weight for TFCon also.
Yeah, I lost a few pounds, and then speaking of fall off, I had falafel yesterday, and that shit'll pack the pounds right back on. I don't know. It's a yo-yo world. I don't know if I'm making a TFCon, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, you better shut the fuck up. You better make
the hotel's booked. I didn't book it.
That's the only reason why I'm going, dude.
Now I got to stay at a different hotel if I go.
Oh, you've done that before?
No, I didn't.
I thought you stayed at... Okay, maybe not. Okay.
There's a hotel about 1.33 miles away from that one. I don't know how good it is,
dude,
though.
You better go. You're really...
Just crashing
You're the
the
only
rock.
reason why I'm going, dude.
Yeah, just sleep in the lobby. With
Oh,
my
wait.
family.
No, you bring your family. So I was like, I have a room. If you're just coming, you can stay with me. Because Lisa's not coming. But if you're bringing the family, I mean, y'all still can stay. That's fine. I don't care. It'll be, it won't be a suite like you get, like a 10,000 square acre room.
Wait, Robert, you're wealthy, right?
No.
In your head?
No.
Let's do you want to split some quarters at TFCon?
No, my Lisa wants to bring the
That's
kid.
fine. We'll get one of those Uber XLs, blacks, like the SUVs, and we'll just pay him to sit in the parking lot all night while I'll sleep in it.
I would go. She's bummed out. She's like, "Oh, I wish we could stay in this." She was mad at me. I'm like, "I forgot," And then she was like, "Well, I like the fact that you were in the same hotel as us, even if we weren't hanging out." But I'm like, "It's only a mile away. It's nothing." I mean, I don't mind that. So
yeah, I can stay up in Maine, man, if y'all want to. I'm just saying.
It's not a big deal. A mile away, it's 20 blocks. I mean, it's nothing.
you totally ignored me, like, yeah, I'm good. Shut up.
I don't know. But got a lot of stuff shipping for next week. Next week's going to be a good week. But so I guess that's everything. Bobby got some stuff. God knows. Someone's got to send Bobby some New Age, please. Come on, he's got like my favorite Legends figures held hostage because he can't do his review. He wants to compare the different scales and stuff, and he can't do it without New Age.
Wow, that sucks, man.
Someone send him some New Age. Someone. He'll invite you to Skullfest.
I've been. I didn't get to go to Crabfest though. I don't get to go to Crabfest.
I'm going to Crabfest. That's in 10 days.
Dude, I'm trying to come to New York at the end of September too. So I'm trying.
That's great. That's gonna be there's no snakes, but there's rats.
Yeah. Well, she's got training that she wants to do, and we would stay for. I think we would fly on Wednesday and fly out like Monday or Tuesday or something like that. So it'll be a long weekend.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So we're trying. She's really thinking hard about it. We just don't know.
You gonna put some wings on the fan boat and fly here?
It could be. And yeah, she says we don't live in the Ozarks, man.
I don't know.
We're not near a swamp at all. I mean, we're very far away from swamps. I'm just putting that
That's sad.
It is. I mean, but Arkansas has never been known for swamps ever.
Really?
Yeah, it's Louisiana. They have swamps.
I'm sure there's swamps in Arkansas.
No.
Anyway, so let's move on. Okay, we have the ROC. What is this, Greg? It's T4T drive, but it's a toy drive.
Yeah,
right?
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots. Thank you. We'll have a link in the description.
Make sure you bring a unopened, unwrapped toy.
Greg, are you going to TFCon?
I don't think I can now. I don't think I should travel.
I thought you were talking about that.
I was, and then my health shit hit.
You can ride with Tyler, man.
It's not about to ride. He's to be near his physicians and stuff.
Yeah, okay. I'll probably end up being in the hospital that weekend. I'm going to the hospital as soon as we're done recording.
Well, good.
So,
DC's got good hospitals.
Yeah. It's not Brooklyn hospitals, but it's DC hospitals.
I don't want DC blood. Probably has PCP in it.
Go to Maryland. Get some.
It's a bonus.
Bubby blood. Bubby blood.
So yes, Toys for Tots drive. Please no swap outs. Don't pull that shit.
Yeah, just donate. I mean, come on. It's for a good cause.
Swap out.
Just go to Walmart, pick any old Transformer or whatever other toy you want, And
you can donate money too. There's a place. I think they got a PayPal also, so you can donate money to it. So
what I would love to see is somebody takes a mattress and put all their Marvel Legends on the mattress and then wrap it in Saran wrap and then send it to Pinkerton.
I would like to see that too.
I would like to see that. That would be pretty sweet.
What were you gonna say, Greg?
I was gonna say just because you can fit 100 of them in one box, you probably shouldn't drop off all your fans' toy spoilers.
That's true. Or bots.
Ooh, bots or bot shots. Remember those?
Bot shots. No,
God, I have one box of bot shots downstairs. I gotta get rid of
you got any star screens? You got any clear star screens or anything?
I have clear some things. I'm not sure what. So I'll let you know.
There are ones.
All right. So what else is new here? Such as the GoFundMe link. So we'll have the link to the Toys for Tots drive and also the GoFundMe if you'd rather just donate. It's easier for some. All right.
The GoFundMe is for Caleb.
But you should do that.
Okay.
His mother.
Okay, Caleb's mother is sick.
Yeah, definitely go do that.
It would really help. Money's not going to make her better, but maybe it can give him time off to be with his mom. And I'll tell you, that's more valuable than anything. Having that time with your parent.
He's a great dude. He'd do anything. He's done stuff for us and everything. He's a wonderful man. He's a really good dude.
He was willing to stand in line at STCC for one of those primes for me. I'm like, it's okay. I ended up getting one, but thank you so much. So
I think he's coming to TFCon too. I hope he does.
I hope so. It'd be cool.
you got to be there for each other. You never know when it's going to be you or your family in that situation. It'd be nice to know that people came out of the woodwork to support you or your family.
Yeah.
Like I have an old client who's just a friend now who like will refer me, friends of his if they have cases, and out of the blue, I mean the guy just he like acted like he had a stroke, but he didn't have a stroke. No one knew what was wrong with him, but he couldn't speak, could barely move, and he was basically catatonic. I want to help take care of his family if I can, because I would want my friends to be there for my family if something like that happened.
So you only can give $20. I mean, that's a siege figure right there or something. It's $20.
Don't send him toys, or unless he wants them.
Don't think he's fine.
Support him. It's definitely support. It's the the best thing we can do, and that's the real point of this whole community. We the plastic brought us together, but we're together, and there are other things you can do when you're together. You can help each other out. Be a fan, bro. Be a real fan, bro.
Fan bro price.
That's a real fan, bro.
Amazing things for $2.
Yeah. Yeah, do an amazing thing with $2.
Exactly.
Even if it's $2. All right, third-party news. Perfect Effect Godforce Warrior. This is Godforce now. This is Godforce.
This is God Jinra.
Somehow I really like the truck mode of this. I can't really figure out why I like it, but I'm like, yeah, I kind of dig that truck mode.
The truck thing's kind of rounded, or
looks like he's got chubby cheeks.
Like there's some, it doesn't look right, but for some reason I still like it. It's weird.
It works. You like the trailers?
No, I don't like the trailer. I just like the cab of the truck.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I guess trailer. So the trailer is containing all the God Genrai parts, right?
Yeah, I understand. So, yeah, it adds on to. I understand why they did it. And it looks fine to me. I mean, I just I haven't bought anything Perfect Effect for a long ass time.
Yeah, I haven't even. I mean, when's the last time I really heard anything from them? Was it the Beast Machines Prime or whatever? Was that the last thing?
Oh, Guerrera?
Yeah.
Beast Guerrera. That's not Beast Machines.
Beast, yeah, whatever. The end of Beast Wars. Might as well have been.
I think that might be the last one I bought was Guerrera.
Yeah. Let me tell you the problem with that Prime from Beast Wars.
No, the Megatron. The Megatron came after that.
That Prime was so strong that they had to find reasons to take him out of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So they always had some stupid reason why, like, oh, but Prime's been incapacitated from this little thing, and it's like, yeah, so now Prime can't, kick ass because, oops, we made him too strong.
Yeah. Which Prime was that?
The
Transmetals 2.
No, the Primal. What was
the last one?
Primal?
Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
Optimal Optimus.
Optimal Optimus. Yes.
What did I say? I just said Optimus Primal again. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I did the same thing. So.
To be honest, this Godforce Warrior does not look that bad.
No, it looks pretty good.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind checking this out. I know he comes with. This is the Prime that came with the Jetfire also, that combined, to do the Bayverse thing. But this does not look that bad combined. I like that sword.
Yeah, it's got a neat aesthetic to it.
I think it's alright. I like it better than to do the Jetwing or whatever.
Yeah, the Jetfire one. Yeah, I never really cared for that. The Michael Bay Jetfire combined thing.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I didn't care for the Michael Bay designs.
I love it. I love Michael Bay. Dude, I love this cannon, the gun. You can put all this shit together, and I love that. I love when they, all the stuff comes together and you can use it. I mean, it looks goofy, with all the guns and everything, but it's still. I think it's cool. The playability factor is really awesome. I like that. It's pretty cool.
The Perfect Effect, they're the ones that made the Xerxes, right?
Yes.
Which one was that?
The I don't know.
Black
Beast
and
Wars
red.
2, Beast Wars Neo. Yeah, Beast Wars Neo Prime. Lio Convoy.
Leonidas.
Leonidas, yeah, that's right. The
yeah,
Xerxes was the black one. I forgot.
Sorry.
So,
yeah.
I
got that.
They're
one.
beautiful. They're really beautiful.
Sounded racist as hell.
Racist.
They're floppy, but they're beautiful.
Yes. So I feel like this one's got that same kind of proportional similarity. So it'll probably look good next to them if you're collecting Perfect Effect Primes.
Mm-hmm. I like the
Good luck with
lighter
that.
thing too. Very nice.
Good luck collecting Perfect Effect Primes. I don't know.
It looks very articulated. Looks like it could do some nice poses and stuff.
Perfect Effects' problem never has been with the articulation. Now they've always had pretty well articulated figures. Like even their bike robots were like really well done, and obviously the Lio Convoy was well done. Like they do good. They do good for articulation.
Yeah. What do you find their issue to be?
Probably durability, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the way they bind things. Like I know with the bike robots, there was definitely some pieces that kind of, came apart and stuff like that. Obviously the Leonidas is super fragile. Yeah. So it's definitely fragility issues with them.
I think with Perfect Effect, man, they just put out some random stuff. They go from Guerrera, then you got the Leonidas, and then they got this, and the Jetfire and Optimus Prime combined thing, and then it's like I don't know where they're going with their, with further releases. We're gonna get some weird, which is fine because other maybe God General's been made a lot, but some people, nobody's made Guerrera.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good for people that want that kind of niche thing. But I just don't know what Perfect Effect is, doing.
Right, it's hard to, like you can't get this figure and be like, oh, they're gonna make more Headmaster.
You're not gonna
Power Masters.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you never really know. Like you pretty much have to assume everything they do is a one and done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just weird. Which a lot of people don't like that. They want to complete. They started a Headmasters, they do one and be like, all right, we're done.
Yeah,
like,
we're good.
Shit.
You know what I always I feel one of the things that I had of Perfect Effects was their Black Arachnia.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I wish I didn't sell it, because I was like, it just looks so good. Yeah.
Oh, the bike one? The bike one?
Yeah.
I think that might be. I was gonna say I think that might be one of my first third-party figures, but I don't know. Yeah. But definitely, it was a cool one.
Yeah, it was a really, really cool bike mode. Wish I didn't get rid of it. I don't think you can find it very easily anymore.
Yeah, I think they're expensive. It was the purple one or something, or
it's purple and gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say I had problems with the spider legs though. Like they were super loose. They were like falling off or something. But I may be.
Yeah, and I remember it being difficult to actually get her properly put back into the motorcycle mode, if I recall right. But it just looks so good.
I might check this out. I might actually get this because I thought it just was like an add-on kit, but it's a retool of the body, also a Prime. So you get a remold head and engines and stuff. So.
Yeah, but he's got that weird. He's got that Power Master. He's got that Genrai head.
Mm-hmm.
That round, it's not even like round Season 1, Season 2 head. It's like.
I'm okay with it.
It's like baseball head.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, I'm not. No, man. I ain't saying I ain't good with it. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that little. It's just weird. I feel like he should go in something bigger. Inside of an actual. Oh well, I guess this is supposed to be a Gaijin, right? Kind of deal. So I guess that makes sense.
He does have a small head. As you mention it, with all that stuff on, he does got a little teeny tiny head. I wish he would have gotten a bigger head.
Yeah, like in an extra head. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Well, like Power Master Prime, it looked like you had a bit. You put over that, the big head, and it, formed the big, whatever. But yeah, they do. He's got teeny tiny head on there.
All right, enough of the teeny tiny head.
Hold on. Sorry. I like how his rocket launcher kind of resembles his traditional blaster too.
Yeah, I like that too. It's a nice little touch.
Oh, we're talking about clear.
You know what I like? I like.
Go ahead.
NewAge Clearcow.
Okay, we are moving on.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know that this was in the notes. I apologize. That's why y'all said spoiler. Anyways, these look fucking beautiful. God.
It's their clear cash cow, and they're milking it all the way.
Oh, NewAge is milking the shit out of their molds, man. I'm buying them. I mean, it's not it's my own fault, but they're so good. It's just everybody's upset about the scale and everything, but man, they're so good.
Proper clear Insecticons would be a clear bombshell, a smashed head shrapnel, and what happened to kickbacks with the smashed head?
Yeah,
and then just shrapnel get hit by a truck.
I like these.
What's the point? It's just because it's a thing. I'm clear.
Yeah, it's just that's what NewAge is doing. They're doing clear versions of all their stuff so far.
Well, they're purple. You can hang them up when you get your Unicron of choice. You can have them all suspended from your ceiling, and you could have Unicron hanging, and then you could have clear Megatron and the clear Insecticons and the clear Seekers, and then you could have your Galvatron, your Scourge, and your Cyclonus, and their respective armadas and whatnot. Like that one scene that one time that you spent $3,000 to recreate.
Wasn't it just Bombshell that was there?
No, it was Bombshell and Thundercracker became and his armada Cyclonus and his armada.
Meanwhile, the guy's name was Armando.
Yeah. So Bombshell became Cyclonus.
Right.
And then Thundercracker, somebody's going to argue, and Thundercracker became in his armada.
Armando.
Only because later in some fiction, somebody makes a comment to Cyclonus that they liked him better when he was a bug. And then the other Insecticons and Thundercracker
racist
became Scourge and his huntsman, the sweeps.
His huntsman.
I'm getting the original. I'm getting the clear versions, but I'm probably what these are going to be probably limited to an event or something. So I'm not going to be able to get the purple ones more than likely. But
Aren't you sponsored? Aren't you sponsored by NewAge?
Man, that doesn't always pull weight on everything. So
can't Terry get these for you?
Man, I tried to get that purple Cosmos, but he couldn't get it. It's like I know it's like 25 or some shit.
You were better off with Bob, I'll tell you.
Really?
Yeah, Bob's bait and tackle gave you a better hookup.
Man, see, that's what. Yeah, Bob's bait and tackle in a long ass time, man.
I know. That's what happens when you forget where you came from. You don't get clear shit anymore,
man. Whatever.
Everyone you see on the way up, Matt, you got to see on the way down.
I never got all the way up. I'm floating down still, I guess.
You're floating down?
It's fine. I'm still having a good time, man.
All right, Hasbro news. Masterpiece burning turd convoy.
Ain't no burning turd. This is gonna be awesome, man.
I don't know, man. Where are they going with the MP Beast Wars? Like they're just like the Neo. Now this. It's just weird.
Because it's a recolor. I mean, it's an easy recolor. That's all they're gonna do.
Okay, that's fine then.
I wish it was.
Burning
I wish it'd be
convoys.
clear, but
Burning convoys from Neo.
Would it just be a recolor then, or are they gonna make it like super like anime tune like the?
Nah, it's probably just gonna be a recolor. I don't think they're gonna do any retooling.
Is he the same? Is he the same bot?
It looks like it's they're using the Robot Master up on Primal mode in 2004. I don't know. I mean, it was weird. It was like a listing on the and everything, and I'm sure STASIS Lock's going to talk about it tonight and everything. So
it's just a red one. You're right. It's just a repaint. You're right.
Well, we'll just wait for STASIS Lock to tell us about it.
It says with Optimus Primal now in vibrant red colors. It's just a recolor.
I mean, if you don't want to wait for STASIS Lock later, I can go ahead and tell you now because I'm just going to be talking about it on there as soon as we're done.
We're going to wait for STASIS.
I've already been on STASIS Lock tonight, man. I was lying. She didn't get bit by a snake. I was on STASIS Lock.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to give Dakota some more than honey, huh?
That man loves honey.
This is the first time I tried honey. I'm like, you in the South and you've never had honey? Come on, man.
I like how you made fun of his Southern accent, and then you followed it up with, "Boy, you in the South and you ain't never had honey before."
Well,
Even every jar of honey says 100% pure honey, but most of it is not pure. Like you really got to kind of look it up.
Have you ever watched those things on Facebook? They show what's really in, like rice is made out of wax and stuff, and some weird shit in food now.
Never heard of that though. Wax.
Yeah, there was some rice. They busted these people trying to bulk up the rice in like poor areas of Asia with like this plastic type. This plastic, it's not real. It only happened in Asia. With this plastic type material that expanded just like regular rice.
It's still real though. In Asia, it's still real though. But this world right now with the internet, it is not real.
But you can look it up on YouTube. There's a very easy way to determine whether your honey is pure or not, and it's you basically put some in the bottom of a bowl, and you put water on it, and you like shake it, circle the bowl around, and pure honey actually has like cellular memory.
Yeah,
dude, did you just shit honey? Did you just shit honey in your pants?
I think I did, man. I had some Raisin Bran for lunch.
You cut me off with the volume of that fart.
Hey guys, how's my night? My new mic.
Is it in your ass?
Nah, man, it's on my face, man.
Oh my god,
thanks, man! I apologize for that.
Angry butt cheeks. But yeah, if you like shake the like you're doing like you're panning for gold. The honey, the pure honey will show the honeycomb. Is it the honeycomb?
Yeah.
Oh, the design. Oh.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Yeah, the fake honey won't show it so clear, but real honey will. It has like cellular memory. It regains the shape of the honeycomb. It's pretty cool.
It was really cool.
Science, man.
Hey, so I just had to refresh myself. It actually makes sense they're doing this recolor primal now because it is in reference to a segment of a Beast Wars movie in Japan called Leo Convoy in Immediate Danger.
Yeah, did he? Yeah, that's why it's clear. I have the clear one. I think that's why it's clear because did he die or something, or he something?
Optimus comes to help out Leo Convoy against Majin Zarak. And they synchronize their energon matrices and upgrade into Flash Leo Convoy, who is gold and white, like a goddamn power. They basically turn into Power Rangers.
Oh, fuck yeah. I want the clear white one, too. I have the clear red one.
And, hold on, Burning Convoy transforms to monkey mode and rides atop Flash Leo Convoy's lion mode.
Nice.
I don't know about you, Robert, but there's only one Majin, right? You know what I'm saying?
They then leap into Zarek's face, and Burning Convoy lands a mighty punch into his third eye.
Why's he got 3 eyes for him, man?
And then they combine the matrices into the double matrix blaster and destroy his eye and blow him to smithereens.
Smithereens.
Not the smithereens.
Yep.
With nectarines? All right. Matthew. Matt, let's do some listener questions.
I'm not reading, man. Fuck you, dude.
Did you guys want to talk about the Zeta at all, or do you want to wait till next week?
What?
I didn't put it in the notes.
Oh, the Zeta Unicron?
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Because everybody.
Yeah, we got time. Shit, we're not on time crunch tonight, man.
I am. I was gonna dip out after
during
questions.
Then.
No,
let's talk about Unicron quickly.
I was serious. I'm going to the hospital as soon as we're done with the show. But
you got a fart?
So okay, I guess it was last week. Was it this week or last week?
It's this weekend. This past weekend.
This weekend, we finally got to see the complete images, the transformation, and everything of Zeta Unicron, and it's listed at $200. I don't know why people are like saying 300. Like they just keep saying 300, and it's not.
Because it's 300 over there, I think.
No, it's not. It's 200 US. It's
but didn't they list it as something else, like a 300 something?
1,500. They listed it as 1,500.
Yeah.
But they did that on Japanese or Chinese social media, and then the post just was copied over to Facebook. And I thought it was yuan, but it's not Chinese yuan. It's Hong Kong dollars. It was clarified as Hong Kong dollars. So it's roughly 1,500 to 209 American dollars. Damn it.
So it's 18 inches tall, half the height. Is it half? No. Because the official HasLab is what, 28 inches?
27, 28, yeah.
27, let's give him 28, right? It's 10 inches shorter. It's not even half. It's more than half the height of the HasLab. It has no kibble. So, it's $200. So would you expect it if they doubled it in size? If it was 36 inches tall, would it just be $400? Like, why wouldn't they do that?
Probably the engineering would go up a little bit, probably.
Justin, how would that work? I assume you can't just make it bigger, but Zeta joints are pretty strong.
I would assume they'd have to make more molds, so that would be more cost there. Because they would have bigger parts to mold, so they wouldn't be able to use the same molds as much.
Yeah, that's probably true too. Given that you can fit all parts on like one different presses.
I think most people are. I mean, I love it. It looks nice. I love the robot mode. That's what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use the HasLab one for the planet mode. Just people. The only thing really that anybody said anything bad about it's just the height. It's smaller than the combiners, but I mean, it still looks good. I mean, the transformation. I pointed out in the transformation that shit was falling off left and right. And I know it's a prototype, I understand that, but just imagine if that handsome devil guy that's playing, that transformed the HasLab one, shit was falling off left and right.
Yeah,
imagine what the hate would have been. I mean, just people have been like throwing fists, like, "Oh my God, it's a piece of shit, it's falling apart." But I think it looks good. I mean, it's clean. The robot mode looks really nice, really articulated. It looks like it's got some strong ratchets and stuff, and it's got some die cast in it. So I'm excited,
Look at the difference in engineering, right? Like, the cheapest, shortcuttiest way to engineer a transformer is to have a shell former. You just have a bot, and then the shell forms around it. And that's what the HasLab one is. This, it's integrated. I mean, that's really, really interesting.
Yeah, but does it have to pass the same test that a HasLab one passes?
What do you mean? Pass a test?
Like a drop test, and all the tests and everything. Does third party have to go through that?
I don't think they have to do anything, but if they care about their name, they're going to make sure it's sturdy.
Well, I understand that, but with HasLab, they have to make it a certain way to pass these tests to sell out.
Wait, what does that do with it being a shell former?
Well, I mean, I guess nothing then. I'm sorry. I misunderstood your question.
Let me put it this way. My Superion took a trust fall when I wasn't even looking into my open arms from my top shelf on the Billy. And, he survived.
Yeah, arms. So you would have hit the floor, he would not have survived.
Well, I mean, I don't think most things wouldn't. I imagine Unicron wouldn't. Any Unicron wouldn't.
Well, I'm just saying, HasLab, it may. It probably there was stuff be falling off, but with HasLab and Hasbro and all that stuff, they have to go through other tests and everything that third party doesn't really have to.
But I mean, look, consider something that's 18 inches, $200. The engineering, the parts has to be a higher or more sophisticated parts count to have the globe turn into a robot, as opposed to just have the shell, have molds for the shell, and those pieces just fit around the robot. I mean, I would imagine that it cost more to design the Zeta one than it did to design the HasLab one. It's just smaller. It's 10 inches smaller, but it's a third the cost.
It's still, it's impressive. I mean, like I said, I'm getting it, and I'm really excited for it. Like I said, the robot mode looks really nice. The planet mode doesn't look bad either. I mean, a lot of people weren't, feeling the planet mode, but it's impressive what they've done with it. And I'm definitely, I like Zeta. I mean, I buy all their stuff. So.
It's certainly easier to display at 18 inches. I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
And I think a lot of pressure has been released by the Zeta releasing that, then now people who weren't going to get the HasLab one have another option,
Right.
I mean, what do you care about the size of it? It's Unicron anyway. It's not in scale. Does it have to be bigger than the other ones?
No. But, you could also, why would you want to get this one when you can get the Armada one, which is almost as tall as that one? I forget how tall the Armada one is.
The articulation on this one, and the Armada one is pretty. Yeah. I think the Armada one's kind of. I mean, I know you have a lot of them, but it's outdated.
No, it's definitely outdated. Yes.
I mean, there wasn't much kibble on this thing. It was pretty accurate.
The legs were very nicely done.
If this thing was 2-3 feet tall, I would get this instead of the HasLab.
So you're not going to get this one.
I don't know. See, I might because, like you said, you can do the HasLab one in planet mode, and this could be bot mode. Mm-hmm. Standing next to the planet. But that's where the hell are you guys gonna? Where do you intend on displaying the HasLab one if it's produced?
In my bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in a DTOF.
You can't. It's not gonna fit a DTOF.
Sideways.
You think?
You can have like a DTOF bulging at the sides.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna put two. He's gonna put together 2 DTOFs and then put it in there. That's it.
Yeah, don't test me, Robert.
You're gonna have to put together 4 DTOFs. You're gonna have to go into different dimensions.
We'll get it.
Dude, put the DTOF on top of the DTOF and then put the.
I like it.
In there.
I don't think that will fit on a Billy shelf. And we're not gonna fit in a DTOF. It won't fit on top of a
It
DTOF.
could fit on a Billy shelf if you got high ceilings.
I don't think so. The the diameter of that globe, I don't think it would.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay.
It won't fit on the shelf. I don't think the shelf's deep enough.
Gentlemen.
What about top?
Gentlemen.
Yes,
breaking news. Can I direct your attention to the G3?
Oh, shit. What happened? Somebody. Oh, did Hasbro put out something?
Yeah.
Galvatron?
Everybody ready?
Ready.
Dick pic.
Yeah, don't be a dick pic. Well, I mean, it's all good. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Why am I so dark? Jesus.
I like it.
That picture in.
That's funny.
That's a picture of Matt carrying Lisa into the hospital after she got
too.
snake powers.
No, I would.
I think
That's a good job.
it may end up.
That's
being
courtesy of Jordan.
I was really worried. How does Jordan know? I didn't tell anybody.
I just asked him to make that picture. I didn't tell him anything. I could do it on my laptop, but I can't. I'm doing the show on my laptop, so
I was really worried, to be honest. I mean, I was glad it wasn't a copperhead because that would have been some
I wasn't worried for a microsecond.
When you get bit by a poisonous snake, there's a pretty immediate reaction in the surrounding tissue.
She knew. I mean, after when she called me, it had been like 10 minutes or something like that. She knew that it was not poisonous because
she's like, Matthew, meet me at the hospital.
Yeah, getting bit by a poisonous snake is kind of like getting pregnant for a woman. Like she knows the second it happens.
But she still was worried. I mean, she was, it was really troubling times for a little bit. It's fine now. That's a good picture. Good job, Mr. X0, as always. I love my fucking face is always put on these fucking stupid shit by Robert. There's nobody else.
Wait a minute.
Ever get Justin never gets any or whatever.
You paste my face with a Karen wig and a beard and and you doing duck face.
Just to do back to you because you started this. You started all this shit.
If I post your head on Cookie Monster, you will respond with 5 of me with a Karen wig and a beard.
Shit. I do not. I do one. Whatever.
And then the one time I posted a brace yourselves to me, Matt didn't come back with anything for like an hour. He was like, no, I gotta wait.
That's fine. Whatever. Brace yourself. Shitty Photoshop. Which probably not that shitty. I've gotten better. I mean, fuck.
You need to use your S Pen, my man. You gotta clean that shit up. You gotta zoom in. You gotta zoom in and clean up the little pieces.
Clean your shit up, man.
It's like the heads are just in squares.
Hey, clean your underwear up.
I just throw them in the garbage.
I miss my S Pen for that.
I love my S Pen, man.
Well, I have an S Pen on my laptop.
Using a sponge now?
I have an S Pen.
You got a sponge stuck in your phone?
Yes. I just stuck a sponge.
It's like, fuck it. I'm just going to use a sponger.
I took a little fine paint pen and wrote S Pen on the side of it.
Nice.
Those shits are expensive. They're like $50.
I know. Man, I almost got I was looking at getting the Note. With the 10, is that the new one? Because I could upgrade for. I wouldn't have to pay anything but taxes. But
Note 10.
Yeah, I just like my phone too much.
I have the 9. I think I have the 9.
I have the Note 9. I gave Scarlett my Note 8. We have the same phone. It's a scam.
Oh yeah. Well, when they did the pluses, doesn't the iPhone do pluses or some shit now, or they've been doing they did like S7, and I think. They did the S7, the S7 Plus, and just like...
Ever since Takara bailed out Apple.
That's true.
Putting all these fucking pluses.
So I gotta read this really, because I hate reading.
Yeah, read it. We love when you read.
Alright, this is from the... where's MP Collector? Did he not send us one this week?
It's the first question.
This is MP Collector.
Oh, it's an Esteban.
No, first question. Right after that first paragraph, it says MP Collector.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's different. Okay, my bad. I recently saw in the news that David Chappelle will be receiving the Mark Twain Prize next month. Is this... This ain't a question.
Yes, you have to finish reading it. This is a question mark at the end.
Yeah, he's like, this ain't...
Well, we're receiving the Mark Twain Prize next month at the Kennedy Center. This got me thinking about this guy's amazing career. Dave Chappelle is the greatest active stand-up comic alive today, right? If he isn't, who is? Question. If he isn't, who is? Do you want to read this, Robert?
No.
I mean, you're egging me on to this shit, man. There's still a few other all-time greats alive, like Eddie Murphy or Stephen Martin, but I can't think of any other greats that will still actively do standing up comedy performances. Is there someone I'm missing? MP Collector.
I think Dave Chappelle is the George Carlin of our era. He's very unique, and
Eddie Murphy, yeah, I'll put him Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor in there. Come on now, they're
Dave Chappelle he addresses certain things that most people won't address, and he'll say certain things that most people won't say, and there's a lot of commentary on the state of things, the zeitgeist. He addresses the zeitgeist. I feel a lot of comics they dance around it for material, and it just feels like he really has issue with a lot of stuff. Like Carlin, they're not the same comic, but I just feel he has the same impact. It's very unique,
Yes.
He's not in the same generation as Murphy and Pryor. That's not the same generation.
I'm just saying you're comparing him with what George Carlin did. I think also could go into that would be Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, because I think they all and George Carlin were all kind of the same. They were pushing buttons and stuff, with people, and I think they could, and it wouldn't fly. Like Eddie Murphy. If you watch Raw and Delirious nowadays, man, that shit would not fly. I mean, people would still do it, but I mean, there would be so much backlash if that shit would have came out today.
I know, but I just feel like, a lot of, even Eddie Murphy, obviously is great. I'm not going to ever knock him, but just the stuff he would talk about it just seemed a little less deep, He wasn't addressing stuff that's wrong with society. Carlin did that. Chappelle does that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. Okay.
That's what I mean, Like I would love to sit down in the same room with Dave Chappelle and just pick his brain and talk to him about what the fuck is going on in this world.
What other comics do y'all find that are funny around right now that you could? I can't think of anything offhand. I'd have to look up some comics, but
Jim Gaffigan.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Jim Gaffigan is?
Sorry.
Can't do it.
Oh, you're trying to do the inside voice?
I can't do the Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
There you go. Hot Pockets. I can't do that.
What's it gonna be?
He's like, I recently got a vegetarian Hot Pocket. The instruction said, open packet, placed directly in toilet. Diarrhea pocket.
Now they have the new breakfast pockets.
I can't think of any comics right now that
You're going to be sick today.
My back hurts.
I think John Mulaney's pretty funny.
Yeah, his last special didn't really fly too well. It's kind of flat, but other stuff's been pretty funny from him.
The one where he's talking about Delta.
I can't remember.
Where he's like, he's talking about how he's always like his girlfriend's telling him he needs to be more, he needs to stand up and be more assertive, and he's just like, yeah, just take shit. And he was somewhat flying Delta, and he was like, yeah, they said that our flight's been canceled. And they're framing you for murder. Thanks for flying Delta. And that shit's just funny to me. You have to listen to it. I can't do it justice. But
I think the last one was Carnegie Hall. That was the one he did.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember specifically. That's not the one I'm thinking about.
But you have to check out. Jim Gaffigan has done 6 specials, and everyone, I've watched each one of those dozens and dozens of times.
You know who one of my favorite comics was, and rest in peace, was Bernie Mac. I love to listen to Bernie. I mean, if y'all watch King's Economy, man, him and Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey, they're fucking hilarious, man.
What about Bill Burr?
I mean, Bill Burr's pretty good. I can listen to him. I like Cedric the Entertainer. He's really good. He's funny as fuck too. And Bernie Mac was one of my favorites.
David Cross. David Cross. He was Tobias Funke in Arrested Development. He was in Alvin and the Chipmunks. He was the bad guy.
Yeah, I know him.
Mr. Chef.
He's a very funny stand-up.
With Bob and... Never mind. With Bob and David, Bob Odenkirk, and it was like sketch comedy back when...
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's got SpongeBob as a cast member.
I just think comedians from the 80s and stuff and 70s, 80s were a lot better than they are now.
Well,
because You like those kinds of jokes, huh?
Andrew Dice Clay.
I do like those kind of jokes.
That guy's,
Yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay is from Garrettson Beach in Brooklyn. Oh my God, that's like the armpit of Brooklyn right there.
Well, I guess that's one thing that's not the best from New York.
No. Yeah, so I think that's. Anybody else have anything to add with that?
Nope.
All right, next one, Matthew. You want to take us out? Or you want to need another one?
Well, I'm gonna have to
go.
I'm gonna have to bounce out.
Greg is going into a coma, so we'll take us out of here.
Well, what do you do? Okay, I guess we're done.
We're done. Greg's gonna die.
You guys can keep going. I just should probably get my my ass to the ER before I bleed out.
Insulin?
What are you talking about? You're gonna feel really dumb when you get back and listen to the show and you miss all this shit and you're making fun of me like I'm joking. My doctor called me right before the show started in a panic or not my doctor, but the doctor on call, because my labs came back and my blood is really, really low.
You should have went to the doctor then.
Yeah, he was because I couldn't leave Justin and Robert high and dry like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not an asshole.
Well, I'm in the hospital like every few weeks to get blood and shit. So it's like at this point, I'm not super surprised. And he's like, I'm just saying you should go to. He was Indian, so that's what I'm trying to do. He's like, you should go to the hospital, to the emergency room. And I was like, yeah, I'll go in a little bit. And he's like, I'm sorry to call you with the bad news. And I'm like, I'm used to it. I do this all the time.
You're like, doctor, how much time do I have? And he was like, you have 3 hours to death. Okay, I can do SCU. I can.
Yeah. That's 2 hours of news, one question, and a lift to the hospital. Oh, wait, throw in some of that Ghostbusters in case next week I'm a ghost.
Good night, folks. Who are you going to call?
He-Man.
David Chappelle.